baby. It's going to Kentucky. Hey guys, Mr. and Mrs. Kapper here. It is Saturday, June 1st. Holy cow, it's pinch punch, first day of the month. I got my daughter. We're headed to Kentucky. We are going across the river right now, the Ohio River Ferry. And Clarkinator is going to meet us there, and Mrs. Kapper is going to look at the house. So we're going to have a couple videos coming because she's going to take a list of rehab wants, desires, and wishes and stuff, right, honey? Needs, of course. So
and wills.
Yeah. So and then Clark and I are going to look at the mountain. I might have to name it a mountain because it really is like a mountain, you know. It's just not a huge one. But we're going to look at the land and see what kind of things Kapper can do up there with some machines. So we don't own it yet. Should be within 2 weeks, but everything's looking good right now. So let's go have some fun.
Oh, there you are. Oh, Mama, it's okay. Hey, little chicklet. It's okay. Go find Mama.
Got Clarkster here checking out the Kentucky 200.
Hey.
What do you think? So far, we're just on the 11.
The 11 is actually a whole lot better than you can imagine it by your videos. You actually have to get your boots on the ground.
Yeah.
And check it out. Whenever the old Kapper touch gets put to this, it would be beautiful.
Yep. What about a pie you just said? We got some nice blackberries up here.
Look at that, Joe. I mean, just in around 4th of July, you'll have enough to have a really good blackberry cobbler.
I say.
Kentucky homemade blackberry cobbler.
There you go.
Wow.
Hey, what did you say to me when you said, ask if I could smell it? What did you say?
I said, Joe, can you smell it? And you just kind of looked puzzled. I said, freedom.
That's the smell of freedom in Kentucky. There you go. All right, we got the Clarkinator along for a ride.
Hey, Joe.
I just asked him if I need to turn the air up or not. He's saying he don't even know what air means.
Well, I do. I've got on mine, it's a 255 flow through. You roll down 2 windows and go 55 and the air flows right through. Yeah, works every time.
I'm gonna check. This should have a, do you see any flag in there then?
Not unless it is way down there.
So me and old Clark are taking a walk, reviewing the property markers again, and we're on the bluff line, and there's a marker there. There's a pin right behind that in the ground, but you see it does line up here. I found an old fence in that tree, and the word of mouth was always that the line followed this bluff line, and sure enough, that's how the survey turned out. We're looking for Clark's hunting spot.
Joe, that's one thing about this property. You'll have to do nothing to it. I mean, seriously, you've bought a piece of property or buying a piece of property that there's over 60 deer per square mile. That's a lot of deer.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's, like I said, I got all kinds of plan A, B, C, D, and E. One of them is if I don't need to do anything for a while, I don't have to do anything.
Right. Which is an almost complete contrast to the 211 project because it needed everything.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
so
you're right.
This one, I mean, it is just, you've picked out an ideal, perfect spot. And all you have to do is just show up and harvest and manage deer.
There you go. Show and shoot. Show up and shoot.
Well, hey, that's part of management.
And here, long-range rifles are legal.
They are.
How about that?
They are.
got a new bonus find on the farm, Clark's Eagle Eyes. So we're driving down this one of the main roads, and he saw a little watering hole back here. Now keep in mind, as of right now, there's no water on this entire property, no permanent water. So this is a nice bonus right here. It's an old cattle probably.
You can see where the deer just parallel the water right here.
Yep, you got a deer trail. Bonus find.
Yeah, I don't see a single track.
I don't see either a track in here. For some natural regen.
Okay, now this is not that one big field we were in before.
No, it's not. And I don't remember. I mean, I know that comes out to the big field. We'll go back that way. Okay, for those of you following the new Polaris with any interest at all as far as the overheating issue, Clark and I drove through all these trails, mostly in low gear with the air conditioner on the entire time, and I watched the temperature, and it never got above 180. I mean, I didn't tax it super hard, but just of note that I am keeping an eye on it, and I'm pretty sure that one time it overheated, when I went through that deep puddle, the fan probably did kick off because the fan probably got wet. So, but I'm still keeping my eye on it.
Patch it right there. That's Red Johnson grass will take you completely over. I haven't seen much Sarisa Espinosa yet. It's taken my farm.
See there? I wonder if that's a different field there.
I don't know. That's why I say I'm seeing some different fields on the.
Alright, I think we're trying out a new trail that we haven't been on yet.
Well, we've already seen several deer. We've seen several turkey. You thought you saw a huge bobcat.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a giant bobcat across the road right down by the house.
You say it looked almost the size of a pit bull.
Yeah, I mean it looked like a pit bull crossing with no tail.
Yeah.
But it was definitely a bobcat.
Well, you got the bobcat the size of a pit bull with a bobcat disposition. I wouldn't want to go try to pet it.
Which way are we gonna go here?
Man, I don't know. You said once before you get lost on this farm.
You can. I think now it's coming back to me. I think this is where I did get lost once.
It's awesome. These trails are already here because all you have to do is just be in the mood to explore and go for it.
I know, but I feel like this map back down here. Yeah, we're gonna hit the perimeter trail.
Yeah, that's one of those trails that I said, where does that one go? You said into the interior of the farm.
Man, look how dark it is in here. That's sweet. We can make a movie in here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice, Joe. This is a very unique farm. It's a rare find.
I thought so. I really did.
And to be very truthful, it's completely opposite of my farm. My farm doesn't look anything like this one at all. So.
Well, I don't know. So do you think you agreed? Nothing has to be done. We both agree on that. Nothing needs to be done here.
Yeah. Now here's the perimeter road again.
Yeah.
Can you flip it around and go back the other way? Because we had that one trail we didn't take.
Yeah, let's do that. All right. So now we're going back to the V trail, and we're going to go the other way. Okay, so speaking of quail, I mean, we've seen turkey, we've seen deer, I've seen a bobcat now today. Quail is one of the game birds that's really finicky with cover, so I'm hoping that we have some quail on this farm, because it's almost impossible to get them to come back in an area that they've kind of been extincted from. And they're losing wildlife cover, you know, by the minute. So I don't know yet if there's quail on the farm, but we're going to keep our ears open and eyes open to see if we do have any quail.
Oh man, I enjoy this.
What's not to like? Enjoying exploring the woods. And since you're with me, you're in style now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there's a weird shape there. It's almost like it used to be a road or something, and you got a steep little ditch there.
Yeah, that's some of those little washouts. You know, one thing that you do have in common with your Illinois land, I'm sure this is highly erodible land also.
Probably is.
So it's just not good when you take the cover off the soil. It washes away real quickly.
There's an opening of some kind here. It's not just a small.
Wow, that spot we found back there, Joe, to me I call that the hub, because all these fields, it's almost like the heart of your farm in that one spot back there.
There's still one field that we haven't found. You know, and people might laugh, but we got no cell signal up here, so
Right.
I can't even see where we are on a map. You know, this thing don't have a satellite view. So now we're back at the. No, this ain't the main field. This is the hub right over here.
There you go. Now, excellent spot for a water.